Hello everyone, my name is Child Guardian. Welcome to Bowser Station, the final board in the game, at least with story mode is concerned, and one of the first two you can actually unlock. But first, I've gotta say I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd have the guts to show up here. But let's just get one thing straight. If you think you got a shot at defeating me, you're playing the wrong game, man. So on that note, you'll be dealing with me! These mini stars belong to me and my dad. All of them. Everyone. So it looks like we'll be fighting Bowser Jr. Come on! I'll be waiting for you. That cutscene is actually a little bit different if you're playing story mode, so... Yeah, if you're playing story mode, and you don't recognize the scene, yeah, that's because it's actually different when you're playing story mode and party mode. But enough about that. Let's get started with this board. So one, I might as well point out. Wow, that sucks. One, there are very few chances where you'll actually lose mini Z-Tars. Well, you'll run into Z-Tars. There are only 2 spots on the whole board where you'll run into Z-Tars, and they're at the very end. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show them at least right now. No, I can't, unfortunately. But we are already doing a captain event right now. There are 3 captain events on this board. Board 1 right now that we're coming up to, and 2 more we're going to see later. And another thing about this board... Wow, never mind. Well, that's going to Toad, I guess. I mean, I got 4, 5, 6, which is good, but didn't really want Toad to get these. Kind of would have liked more than a 1. Thank you. Well, you got more than 1 at least. But the bosses you fight here are always going to be the same. They're always going to be Bowser Jr. and you can probably guess Bowser. So every time you play this board, you're always going to fight Bowser and Bowser Jr. That has its own repercussions. Granted, in story mode, you always fight the boss of that area, the 2 bosses of that area. But in party mode and story mode, this is the one exception, into where even in party mode, you will always fight Bowser and Bowser Jr., which has its own repercussions that I'll get to later. But first, I think it was. I didn't get to read the name, but basically just match the hearts with the captain. And since Yoshi, he got multiples, he gets more mini stars than us. So all of us get 2, and he got 6. I want to point out something weird that I've noticed but I wanted to save it until we got to this board. Almost all of the captain events we've had all revolve around dice block rolls. Am I the only one who's noticed that? Thank God he didn't get it. But yeah, I can't be the only one who's noticed that. Almost all of our all of our captain events have been dice block rolls. It's kind of weird that's what they decided to go with, but I guess they really wanted to make them that simple. Well, something as literally simple as rolling the dice, but still, it's a little odd. That's what almost all of them are. Granted, I'm actually surprised they come up with a lot of different ones where it revolves around the dice, but still a little weird. But anyways, that big thing in the center, that is basically the jackpot machine. Oh, we're going backwards. There are 2 ways to activate it. Either by putting 20 mini stars into the machine by landing on the +5 and +8 spaces, or by landing on that star space, that swirling star space that Toad just passed. And we're actually going to see the first of the 2. All right, there's 21 mini stars, so it's time for a jackpot minigame. This basically acts like a regular minigame, so don't worry about it. There's no real different rules. Just play the minigame how you would play it normally. And we've seen this minigame plenty of times. Just avoid swamps, and you're all good. Good. Kind of weird. I can't tell if this is from Mario Brothers Wii or Galaxy 2. Because this looks like it really does look like an area from Galaxy 2. I think the boss area of World 4, or if that's what it looks like. Oh god, I almost accidentally let myself get crushed. Yeah, now they're starting to come down fast. Okay, I think we should be safe. Yeah, I'm definitely safe. Well, I'm very glad I did that. Sorry, Toad. Not really. You take 1 star. And ooh. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a tie most of the time. The mini stars go to the last place person. I believe if both 2 people got last place, then it just goes to a random person, but don't quote me on that because I'm honestly not very sure about it, since you don't really get jackpot minigames that often. If anything, you mostly land on the jackpot space, which basically gives you all the stars in the pot. So you can either try your luck in a minigame and get a good portion if you win, or you could try to get all of them by landing on the space when there's a lot more. Or there are 2 different ways you can activate, and I quite like that. This board, it introduces a lot of things for, even if it's a short board, it does introduce a lot of interesting mechanics, which I do really like. However, we're about to experience the worst thing about this board. This fight. So you made it this far, Captain Mario. I've gone easy on you for a while, but I'm afraid I can't let you walk away with any more mini stars. It's battle time, mini stars, Jesus. You're cordially invited to come play with yours truly. Hope you're ready. So welcome to my least favorite fight in the game, and of course I had to be captain for it. Bowser Jr. Breakdown. Look at this description. Hit the dice blocks. The numbers that will appear line up in segments at the gauge at the top, and let a specific segment to deal damage. If you get the Bowser Jr.'s, you lose points. But let's just say, of all the things they really could have thought of for Bowser Jr., of all that, with those really cool minigames that I played, even though I didn't get to really show them off, which I'm really sad about, because there's no chance to get any, since, I mean, we're gonna be Bowser Jr., so you can't really get them later on. But the big point is, of all the things that could have come up with Bowser Jr., they chose a luck-based boss fight. And funny that I was talking about how Captain events pretty much revolve around dice blocks. Because, yeah, that's what this fight is! Literally what this fight is. Just roll the dice and hope for the best. Believe me, there are multiple times where, I swear, I've gotten nothing. I'm not kidding. Multiple times where I've just gotten nothing on this boss fight. And granted, it's 1 boss out of 10. And what's so bad about it? Well, remember what I said at the beginning, that Bowser Station is quite unique in that the bosses you fight are always going to be Bowser and Bowser Jr.? Yeah, that means you have to play this boss every single time you play on this board. Even in party mode, you don't get a choice. You saw I didn't get a choice of what I wanted to fight. We just automatically went to Bowser Jr. So, if I ever want to play this board again, I have to get through this first. And really enjoy the board, which, I mean, I love the music and I do like a lot of the events coming up. But if I want to see all those, I gotta get through this. And believe me, in story mode this sucks even more. In story mode, it is so much worse, especially since most of the time in story mode you'll have to go up against Shy Guy and Kamek. I haven't mentioned in story mode that much, but basically, you have to go up against Shy Guy and Magic Koopa since, well, one, they're both Bowser minions, and they're the unlockable characters of this game. And near the end of the game, basically when you get to Magma Mine and Bowser Station, you have to deal with both of them, by the way. And usually, you have to deal with them by yourself. If you don't get a partner to help you in most circumstances, so you're basically dealing with 2 AI opponents. Oh, it's where you have to get first, and you have to deal with a luck-based boss fight in between, which can make things so much more difficult. Oh, unnecessarily more difficult, if I'm being honest, because believe me, the amount of times I've been screwed over because of this fight, all because I got unlucky and got nothing, is ridiculous. It is incredibly dumb. I mean, even though I'm doing okay, I don't really feel good about it, honestly. Not really. Yeah, I may be winning, but am I really winning? I don't really like this fight, and look at Toad. He's got nothing. And he hasn't really even gotten a chance to do anything in this fight. Well, now he has, and he actually got third, so this was actually surprisingly even game. But still, it is usually never, ever like this. And by the way, in a practice attempt, I didn't get a single hit. Me and Yoshi did not get a single hit in that entire fight. Toad got 4. Kamek had 38 points, I wanna add. He got 38 points by the end of that fight. And was the only one who was actually doing damage. If that's not a sign for how bad this boss can be, I don't know what is. And all I can say is, I'm so glad they do not have anything like this in Mario Party 10. Thank God. So I never have to deal with this ever again. Never again, because that fight is just stupid. But seriously, out of all the things you could have done with Bowser Jr., especially since I really loved him so far. Alright, I haven't gussed about some of my favorite Bowser Jr. games that we haven't even gotten to play yet, which I'm gonna have to show in the extras now. Now I could be gushing about those. Oh, and those were really, really fun. So why did they give him such a bad boss fight? It sucks. It's so bad, and it really gets me annoyed that it had so many great ideas, but the boss fight really just couldn't live up to it, which is really just honestly just disappointing. If I'm gonna be honest, it really is disappointing. But as you saw, now we have to go all the way back. So as you can guess, yeah, this is basically a loop. And at this point, I'm not expecting to get any one-up. Well, one-up any item house to this point. I haven't gotten a single one in this entire game. And these are the last ones I think I could possibly get. And I'm probably not going to get any. I'm guaranteeing you. There's only one more left that we could possibly get. I'm not going to get that one. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not going to get it. I'm probably not going to get it. So, don't get your hopes up. But in the meantime, before I play a captain event, we're dealing with Bowser already, and yeah, on this board he actually in the clown car this time. Nice detail since, well, he kind of just be floating in space and doesn't really need the platform anymore. I really don't know why he has that giant platform in the other boards in the first place. So more so, where does it go? Because I don't know. But anyways, yep, Kamek's doubling his stars. Congratulations. Congratulations. You kinda really don't deserve it. Dang, he really wasn't actually as high as I thought. Huh. I guess it wasn't as bad as a drop. Then again, I guess this is Bowser's domain, so there's really no point in doing that. But anyways, Captain Event number 2! Where we now play Bingo Colony. And I honestly thought this was called Space Colony because I couldn't read the name. But anyways, you choose someone, and they will roll a dice of 1 through 10, and we have a 6. And basically, I keep going until one of us gets a bingo. But that's actually not one of the more interesting things about this event. Oh, well, we're getting it now. Here we are. And if you think bingo's a blast, let me spice things up. Yeah, instead of getting stars, We'll get Zatars. Gotta remember that. If we get a bingo, so... Yeah, before this was just a mad dash to try and get bingo as fast as you can. Now it's a mad dash to try and avoid it as much as possible. Well, and I really like that Bowser can mess with this event. It really makes this feel well very different compared to other events where before you'd want the bonus. Now this time we're trying to actively avoid it, which I think is a really interesting idea. And I'm surprised they never did this with any other their captain events. They do it with the last one we're gonna see, where Bowser does tamper with it. Potentially, well, he has the potential to tamper with the event, but he never does it. This outside of these two events and only on this board, so I'm kind of surprised they don't have it with any others, because it really changes up how we're playing now. Before we were trying to do a mad dash, like I said. Now it's just a slow gate of avoidance and also just slowly building it up until someone gets it, like Yoshi just did. And the cooler thing is, you can get double bingo on this if you lose 15 stars. So yeah, you really want to be careful on that one. Just saying, you really want to be careful. Well, especially since, well, you can, but good luck trying to be, because it's luck based. I guess kind of like regular bingo, but still, it's something you want to watch out for. But anyways, the two Zataras I was mentioning, well, Zataras on the board that I was mentioning before, yeah, they're right here right now, and these are the only two you can get. And oh god, my recording just glitched. What the frick? Ugh. Whatever. I just noticed it. But there's only two of them on this whole board. Now show it off when I get to my turn. Alright, but let's go. To fix it. I didn't actually read the name, but the point is, just twist the Wiimote to fix the puzzle. And I think we did it. Yeah, we did it. Perfect. I'd say the one person has the advantage, but I don't know. I think it's honestly equal on both sides, and I really like the new Super Mario Bros. Wii assets. It's really like that for these puzzles, because most of them are based on environments in Mario Bros. Wii. But anyways, as you will see when we get to my now that I can move. There's another mini Zatar trail right here. Yeah, usually the minus star tends to either be one person or a tie. However, since Yoshi got the minus Zataras on the bingo, yeah, there's no point in me trying because Yoshi lost 19. So, no point in me trying to go after it. But in the meantime, I'll go after a Bowser. That's cool. Time for me to lose half my... Oh, no. There is no lose half this time. Oh, we're doing the battle right now. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad we're doing a battle. Usually these happen quite often on this board at the very end, so I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now because it means I get to choose the minigame. 29. Alright, so that's definitely worth it in my book. No. No, not 10 to win. Not again. Let's go to growing up. Thankfully, all those minigames we played before, so I'd have to choose the one we didn't. Start. But anyways, this should be very easy. It's looking quick. I think you can tie in this game as well, but it's very rare, and I've only seen it on a couple occasions. So I'm actually not sure if we'll see it this time. And I'm kind of hoping Yoshi can get second because that'd be perfect. Perfect, since he's already in last. And it wouldn't do too much if he got a higher amount than Yoshi or Kamek. So yeah, I'm really hoping he gets it. Oh god, it is going bad on this end. I hope it's not lagging too much. Oh man, it is kind of lagging a little bit. Why? What the heck? What is with the frame rate? Oh my god. The frame rate, it went completely zero. Jesus. Just hold on. Dang, what the? Why did the frame rate just go so badly? Yeah, I have no clue why. Alright, oh jeez. This is gonna look bad in editing. This is gonna look bad in post, but I gotta get my streak back and I'm gonna be busy. So that'll be fun. And so I kinda need to do this now. Or else I won't get a chance. And it's because I want to get back to getting these up every Saturday. And I'll also be doing something on Saturday as well. No, and also on a stream, so you know. I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyways, I'm actually in first so far. This is... Oh wow, Yoshi actually has 2 slow dice blocks. Oh, and you also don't get a choice with this, by the way. He's always gonna have 5 Bowser spaces at the end, so... Yeah, I can't really blame the AI on this one. But yeah, I can't believe Yoshi has 2 slow dice blocks. I don't think he's used either of them, which is kind of weird. But I think it's safe to say he might be out of the running. Though then again, I really should not speak too soon because we have that entire colony of Bowser spaces all the way down there just waiting for us, so I really can't call things so soon. I really shouldn't, because anything could happen. I could get screwed over at the very last moment. The very last moment. And yep, I'm not gonna get the Toad House. I'm just destined not to get Toad Houses. I'm really just destined not to. I don't get why that is. That I just can't get a single Toad House. On any of these boards, because I don't think the last one has any, so yeah, I don't get why I haven't got any. What is going on? What is going on? Why does it keep doing that? It never had a problem with this before, so why is this happening now? Oh, okay. Well, this will be fun to check back. This will be really fun. But anyways, 56, and a battle minigame. Go figure. And I don't even get to choose it, so... Alright, let's see. Oh, Jigsaw Jumble. I'm not very good at this game. Find the missing puzzle piece in each of the 5 puzzles and be the first to complete them all. I am not very fast with this. I think the minigame is fine and all, it's more so... I'm not fast enough to do it, because the AI tends to do it so much faster than I can. And I mean, so far I'm tied. But I can just... I never am able to find the right piece fast enough. It's usually a lot of trial and error for me. Nope. God dang it. Because they do it so much faster, and that's my record. By the way. But yeah, they're able to do it so much faster than I can. And I'm never able to find the right piece fast enough. I mean, in the beginning, yeah, I can do it, but it's more so towards the end I can never find the right piece. And so, that's when I tend to struggle with. And it looks like we'll be doing our final cabinet event. Yes, we are. Alright, welcome to the Space Races! Alright, everyone, line up. It's time for the races at Speedstar Colony. And you want to know what we're doing? Well, one, Kamek's choosing all our lanes. And the longer lanes have stars and dash spaces, but it is much longer. But yeah, we're rolling dice once again. I really don't get what is with this game's fascination of making every single captain event a rolling dice event. I don't get it. But anyways, I got the dash space, thankfully, so that means I get to move again, as we've seen with dash spaces before. And if I get too close, well, there may be a chance I might be running into... No, actually. Usually when you get very close, you actually have to deal with Bowser, and he will either give you a 1, 2, 3 dice block. In my position, that's what he would have given me, or a 0 through 1 dice if I was 1 space away. Yeah, that one really sucks. You really want to hope you don't get that one, because that one is just soul crushing when you get it, because that pretty much guarantees you're not getting it. It's pretty much a death sentence for you if you get that, especially if someone's close by. Because yeah, if I got one of those, Kamek probably would have gotten it first. And the thing is, it's the first person who makes it, so doesn't matter if you're second. Doesn't matter if you're second. There's a chance you could still miss it. So yeah, that really sucks. And I'm surprised no one's landed on the jackpot space. I mean, maybe someone will land it at this point because that tends to happen a lot, but so far no one's landed on it. And just taking all the stars. I mean, I'm grateful, but that's still a bit of a surprise. However, no more jackpot spaces. It's Bowser time, and oh boy, oh well, he got it. Speaking of getting the jackpot, Yoshi got it. I don't know why Yoshi had to risk it with the 4, 5, 6, but you know, we don't question that. And he has 15 stars, so he put himself back in the game. However, I'm in a very bad situation. A very bad situation. Bowser's right there, but if I get a 1 or 2, I'm pretty much screwed. And I'm screwed! Perfect! Alright, I gotta hope for a 2 or 6. Well, watch me get a 1. 4. Well, we're actually decent ways back. And time to deal with Bowser once again. Alright, what are we going with? Okay, the same as before. Wow, okay. Alright! Never mind. I was like, alright, I'll cough up 10. That's fine. And I was expecting something a lot worse, but you know what? I'll take one. I'll take a reverse minigame. I'll take one more. Let's do that. And what are we getting? Are we gonna go ballistics again? Yes, we're going ballistics again. How do we always get this one? Oh my god. I wish there was a certain one we did get, because that one's actually really cool, but it wasn't on there, so kinda sucks. Kinda wish you could actually play these in... Wow. Well, that greatly benefited him! But yeah, I kinda wish you could play these normally instead of just having to rely on a Bowser space. It's because it is an interesting thing to actually lose and be rewarded for it. Well, actually be rewarded for it, not because of some crazy game plan. And the game encourages you to actually lose. I kind of wish that was more of a thing. I mean, they do it in Mario Party 10. Man, they do a lot of things in Mario Party 10. But they don't do that, which I'm kind of disappointed in. So anyways, our final boss. If you want your precious mini-stars back, you'll have to defeat me! Yes! Yes! Witness my true power! I can't really think of a good Bowser voice. I really can't think of one. But anyways, now we have Bowser to deal with, and do you want to guess what the dice... with the dice, I spoiled it. Yep, we're rolling dice once again. What is it with with Bowser just really loving dice? I don't get it. This entire board has really just been about dice. I like the board. It's a really fun board. I think probably my second favorite behind Blooper Beach, but still an odd one, if I'm gonna be honest. Still a really odd choice. So anyways, you want to get more of your face, so try and get more of your face. If you can, though. That is very unlikely. For my standards, apparently. Or not, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. And the amount of your face you get is the amount of points you receive. And it goes down in order. With the Bowser firing back if there's any of his. For some reason, the AI really sucks at dodging that attack. I don't know why. Like, for heart attacks, I can understand. But this is really the only attack he does, and really the only way I'd say it's difficult is more so when he fires multiple times. That could be a little difficult, but honestly, he's really not that bad. I'll be honest, he really is not that bad of a fight. Like, much better than his son! And yeah, he can't attack. He has no dice. I'm not sure why any of these bosses can't, like, recover. Okay, no, I was about to say, why can't some of the bosses recover health? I was like, oh no. Oh, don't think of that idea. That would be that'd be a terrible idea. Bosses would basically just spam that the whole game probably, and you would never be able to finish the fight. So yeah, never mind. I understand why bosses don't heal. Never mind. Don't even have that. If anyone at ND Cube hears this, please don't actually do that. That'd be a terrible idea. But when he's angry, not only is he bigger, but you have a dice for all the previous bosses, and oh, we have King Bob-omb. I can't wait to get to you. Oh boy, I cannot wait to get to you. I'm so glad we didn't have to fight you in this playthrough. I'm so glad we didn't, and I'm so glad that it didn't even matter. So you know what? Screw you, man. You can be angry all you want. It doesn't matter to me, because I'm already past you. Dang, I was trying to... You can try to manipulate so that way you can get your face, and... Wow, Bowser's just not gonna get any chances to attack. Poor guy. He's not gonna fair chance. I think Kamek's actually gonna finish it off. Oh no, he has a very small sliver of health, so... Whoever has the most next turn is pretty much gonna get the final hit, and probably win the fight, so... Well, if they're able to dodge this. And we're getting... King Bob-omb again! Alright! I mean, I'd like to show the other attacks, but fine, I guess we could show you off. Well, because we'll be showing you off in the extras, but... Thank you for hitting everyone else, I very much appreciate that. And as long as I get the most of my face, I should be good. Man, why isn't my face actually an app? That sounds like the name of an app. Or like a social media app. Kind of surprised it's not one. I guess I could copyright it now if I ever decide to engineer a social media app. Screw you, anyone who probably thought of that name before, because I'm pretty sure that actually was probably a name for something like Facebook or Twitter. Or like a beta name, but I wouldn't actually know that. But the point is, I won the fight. He fell into a black hole. And that is that. I totally was not trying to think of anything else for a couple seconds. I totally wasn't. But I'm surprised I actually won that with flying colors, actually. Dang. I think the last board was close, but yeah, I think this one blows it out of the water for best performance, I think. Kamek really did try at the end, but I don't think he got... But yeah, I don't think he got it, honestly. I think he really just couldn't get it. Even with Bowser giving him the extra health, he just couldn't get it. But Dice Block Star, that is definitely Yoshi. No questions asked. That is Yoshi. Yes. And I believe the minus star? No, slow star, never mind. So, Yoshi just lost 19 mini stars for nothing. But the slow star was Toad. Man, I don't think Kamek got any mini stars, so... Yeah, I guess it kind of nullifies the captain bonus that he got. If anything, we got +1 more than he did, so... Yeah, it kind of sucks for him, and Toad lost? Wow, I'm actually surprised. But yeah, Yoshi's gone. Is it him? No, it is me! With 83 mini stars. Hey, I think that's the most we've gotten on a board. I'm very happy about that. For the last board, I'm very happy. So we had 5 out of 6. Not bad if I actually do say so myself. I'm very happy about that. And I'm glad for the last game we actually dominated with Mario, because, yeah, most of the time in most of these games I usually go with Mario, so I'm very happy that we pretty much just dominated that whole game. Sure, Yoshi may have been a little bit of a problem, but yeah, once he lost those stars, he pretty much dug his own grave at that point. Oh no, it wouldn't have counted as losing mini stars. Never mind, they would have actually tied. I got 20 on my route, 67 in minigames, only lost 21. I earned 12 in events, and okay, so it's counted as an event. Okay. Hey, I didn't actually know it's counted as an event. Alright, so never mind. You don't want to get that regardless, so never mind. Alright, I'm really disappointed we didn't get any Bowser Jr. games. I'm really disappointed about that. I can't believe we didn't get any. Honestly, I'm really surprised we didn't. And wow, I rolled 8 times and everyone else only rolled 7. Wow. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Was it counting my move backwards? Do those count as using dice? I actually don't know if those count, but regardless, that's actually gonna do it for all the main boards, but we're not done just yet. We have one more board left, and it's the bonus board of this game. If you're wondering why DK has not made an appearance in this game, because he usually appears in all the Mario parties, well, here's your answer. He's got a board. And next time, now that we don't have to go get any mini stars, even though I guess Bowser still has them and we really didn't save the world, we're gonna go back and pay an old friend a visit. See you guys then.